Watch the sun rise, a new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and waters. Hey, there is no better way than to find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray.
All right. How about that? Hey, how about that? 20th anniversary, y'all. This is it. After 20 years, we're still here. As I look at everything, we've gone through Sports Plus 790, Classic Country, ESPN 790, CBS Sports, and this is 1,044 radio shows.
Wow.
We've been through over the last 20 years. That's over 20,000 minutes. How about that, John Martin? You listen to that over there? Someday y'all be 20 minutes. You'll have 20 years, John. You'll be an old man and everything. John Martin?
John, I don't know can you count that high?
No, I can't actually. Yeah, congratulations. You are the authority. You deserve it, and you deserve this day for sure. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. And pass it around. Brad Carter.
Well, we got Jason and John, and Larry, congratulations to you from everybody at Odyssey. And 20 years. We got your lovely bride in here with cake, and
Yes.
this is special, even the live performance for the intro. So congratulations to you from Jason and John and myself and everybody at 92.9.
Well, I'm Jason's mentor. I don't know where he left, but he took off. He followed me as a prep editor to Commercial Appeal, where I was at for 21 years, even longer than this show. I was a prep editor, and I couldn't have been here. Rachel DeWitt, come on, just say hello, Rachel. Come on, you don't have a radio voice, but you sure got a nice face for us, okay?
Nice face for radio?
No, you got a nice face for us. For us. I did not say radio.
Congratulations on 20 incredible years. I'm so blessed and honored to have been able to work with you that entire time. So Thank you so much for all you've done for the station and for me.
Thank you, Rachel. Yes, I look back and I say I still see Forrest Goodman sitting there. I see Ron Martin was there. I was supposed to meet him at Bosco's 20 years ago, and he was at the other Bosco's, and I was at the wrong Bosco's. Somehow we ended up together putting together this radio show that's gone on for 20 years, and I got some special people in the room with us besides Jason and John. I guess Jason's heading out. He'll come back for cake, I know. But Ron Wong is sitting over here. Good morning, Ron.
Good morning, everybody. What a special day. Congratulations on 20 years on the radio, Larry.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful face for radio.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Ron. That's the last you'll hear of Ron Wong the rest of the show, okay? Andy Tweed.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Andy Tweed, for stopping by with us.
Congratulations, 20 years. I met you probably 28 years ago at the Henry Reynolds Fishing Rodeo.
That's right. Yeah.
And we've had wonderful times ever since doing fishing rodeos, radio shows, you name it. We're in on it.
Well, 1988, I became outdoor editor to the Commercial Appeal. John knows what it's worked for the Commercial Appeal's like. So, spent 34 years there. And then retired in 2001 in January. And then in August of 2001, I asked Gene Smith. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, everybody.
And Ronnie Shannon. Good morning, Ronnie.
Good morning, Larry.
There you go. That's the two voices that were in the dungeon at WMC on 1960 Union Avenue, where we had to have the caretaker to let us in. Either that or he was a homeless person. We weren't sure.
We weren't sure.
We weren't sure. Jacob Lebowitz, wherever you are, Jacob, you were our first show producer. Carl Dillard, Elvis. We've been through them, and we've also got another one of our show producers on with us right now, Greg Ratliff. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning, everybody. Congratulations.
How about that? That is the voice of the Redbirds, if you want to know if that was a familiar voice right there. And also, I guess, 901 FC, is that right, Greg?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, well, I don't know nothing about that, but I know the Redbirds, okay? I did cover a soccer team one time out here. I've spent 3 years as their marketing and PR man. You didn't know that. It was my first soccer game I ever went to. I became the marketing director for them. So it was Memphis Express. I still got the T-shirt. But, hey, Ronnie, we appreciate you, buddy. I know you're really busy, got a lot of things going. You and Gene, say something about our time together.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
Well, I'll say this. I always like to talk for Gene anyway, because once he gets to talking, you can't talk anymore. But I always enjoyed doing the show. I know like I say, when we got to the station, a lot of times it was dark, but, you've done a wonderful job with that show. Putting out information over 20 years, that's unbelievable. And I enjoyed the time we spent together, especially after the show. So
free food.
That's because we went to eat. It was free food at Perkins. They had had our own
every
little
day,
corner over there.
Every Saturday.
Yes, Saturday mornings. We did that after the show. And Gene, you and Ronnie were the team.
Yeah, we did a lot of things. We rented a lot of people to introduce you to Larry. We had a lady from Antarctica call one time. Remember that? She was doing the thing on seals.
Collect, I think she called.
Yes, she was.
I think it was Collect.
Then we did Daryl Sanders, which is he set all kind of world records, being an elderly person, walking and hiking and canoeing.
But we were a team.
We were a team. We did a lot of things together, a lot of things.
And I know Greg is listening in, and Greg was, Greg, almost 4 years, right?
Yeah, just about. I started with the show in September of 2014 and did it all the way through sometime in the summer of 2018.
And then Shelby McCall has stepped in and filled the gap. Greg, you don't play the trumpet like she does, okay? Greg, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah. What was it like to be a show producer for outdoors that you didn't know anything about when we started?
You've got there. I knew absolutely nothing about outdoors other than I knew what outdoors was, but I didn't know I didn't know a whole lot of anything. So I'm glad to have picked up a lot of knowledge over the time I was there, and I'm happy to have been able to be a small part of the show.
Well, thank you, Greg. And I know those twins are now 7? You say, or 8?
Oh yes, they're 7 years old. They start second grade next week.
My goodness. Well, that's old enough. Hey, Greg, Ronnie, thank y'all for calling. Ronnie, love you, buddy. You're the buddy, all right? Thank y'all. Talk to you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Ronnie. Ronnie's gone to Perkins.
He's gone back to bed.
Yeah. He's already left for Perkins.
Yeah, he was hungry.
And Brad, I really appreciate you guys, Brad.
No, and I'm really glad that you did this celebration today, and thanks to everybody for coming, and to all the guys for doing such a great job every Saturday morning here. I've worked with you now for 12 years, believe it or not, out of the 20.
Wow.
Because the whole group changed over, and we moved over here into East Memphis into these offices and whatnot. But honest to God, I've traveled all over the country. I grew up in the Midwest, which is hunting territory, as you know.
I know you did.
A lot of crappie, bluegill bass, dove hunting. But I've lived in the West. I've lived on the East Coast, done radio for 25 plus years, and this is the best outdoor show in the country. And so we're blessed to have you.
Thank you.
I want you to acknowledge now to all the lovely people here that radio is better than newspaper. It is the best medium.
Amen.
You can just share that with the people.
I will share
now.
that. You just did.
But no, we're happy, and congratulations, Larry.
Thank you, Brad Carson. Y'all can listen to Brad and the group at 92.9 with Jason and John throwing the plug. And also get them on Facebook, too. Lots of information. His poodle is now well known. You'll find
it's the
out.
Labradoodle, I had to get the prissy dog. Yes, that's my wife's. The dog says no hunting function for the dog, unfortunately, except for maybe treeing a squirrel now and then. But Germantown, it's hard out there for a squirrel.
We know that. We live out there too. But thank you for stopping by.
Thank you so much. And there is the 790 Facebook page as well. So
yes, go to that. And there's also LROutdoors.com. You can go to that.
And you're all over the state now. In Brownsville, we're hearing your voice here here everywhere. this morning.
Everywhere. Yeah. Thank you, Brad. And Andy, thank you. You're going to spend some time with us, Andy. You're going to stay around for a while.
I'm going to stay the whole show, and I'm going to eat the rest of this cake, I can assure you.
Well, we got the rest of the cake. My
I
wife
actually already housed one of the pieces, and it's quite a cake, I will say.
It
is that
is.
cream cheese in the middle? It's beautiful.
I haven't had any yet, but it's early on Saturday morning for cake, but it's never stopped
Let's
us, right?
let's get your wife on here for a second. What does she have to say?
She don't have...
I'll have to say that I'm very proud of Larry for what he's done. He thinks very quickly, and he has a good gift of gab. But I'm just thank the Lord that he gave him good health to do this for so long, and gave him the ability to do it. And I'm proud of him.
She's going to keep you, Larry.
56 years. 56 years in December, she's got me. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Bless
take a
her
break.
heart.
Let's take a break, Don. Can you kind of lead us out here with just a bumper music?
Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. 20th year anniversary version coming at you this Saturday morning.
Oh, man, is that not cool? That's not cool. And we'll talk about that song because there is a story behind that song that, of course, it's one of Don King's
Top 10
hits on all the Billboard charts. If you looked around and tried to find it, but I got a guy on the line with this morning. He and I go back a long way. I still can remember walking the dirt of Glen Springs Lake with this guy before they put the water in.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm so proud that he is now the director of the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Well-deserved honor. I will not give what his license plate once said, but I'll let him put that out there. But that's Bobby Wilson. Good morning, Bobby.
Good morning, Larry. How are you?
I'm doing great, buddy. Thanks for being a part of this show. Thanks for being the friend over all these years. We've had some great times together. So what do you think? 20 years. That's pretty good, right, Bobby?
It's been. Are you talking about for me or the time since?
For me, man. I ain't worried about you at all. You got it made.
I think it's been longer than that, Larry. It's been almost. It's been since like 1993 or 92. So it's almost been 30 years.
Well, but this show's been 20, so that's what we're celebrating today. And so I know you and I.
For sure. And I just. I think you probably regret not documenting all those good fishing spots on the bottom of Glen Springs Lake.
Yes, I do.
We were chomping the grounds there thinking, man, this would be a good place, this would be a good place. But now you don't know.
I don't know. No, I don't know. That's been too many rivers ago. But I appreciate you always being available. You know, I've worked with your predecessor. I worked with the predecessor before that, from Director Myers.
I don't know.
Director Myers to Director Carter. Yeah, yes, you do.
Yes,
you do. Because, but I wanted to thank you, and this show's been a fun show to do, Bobby, and you've always been available. I hope it's made an impression on you, and I hope it's helped us spread the news about the TWRA.
I'm sure it has, Larry. I was going to say the same thing. I appreciate all that you've done to spread the word about hunting and fishing and outdoor recreation and boating for the Mid-South area all these years. And I know you have a lot of listeners who depend on that, who've gained a lot of information. And also, we support you. We've had several folks down there on your show time and time again, and we'll continue to do that.
Well, Bobby, I appreciate you taking time, buddy. Thanks for all the friendship and everything else. So have a great Saturday, okay, Bobby Wilson?
I'll do that. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you. All right. So who we got now? Lisa Snuggs. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, Larry. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Lisa. It's good to hear your voice, and I guess you know how much the Southeastern Outdoor Press Association means to Miriam and myself. This is Lisa Snuggs. She is the Executive Director. How long you been in that position?
Would you believe I'm a little bit older than your radio show?
Wow.
I've been
Wow.
I've been doing this for 21 years. But you know what? I got to looking at some records, and you have been a member of CIOPA for 33 years.
Wow.
That's right. 1988. I'll never forget
That's
it.
right.
And been a part of the family of CIOPA has meant so much to us. And you folks, if you listen to Lisa, when the good Lord calls me home, you'll listen to Lisa again, because it's in my funeral that it's not goodbye, it's hallelujah. And that's I get goosebumps thinking of it, Lisa. I play it every once in a while to make sure I'm still alive, okay? Just but our friendship, so thank you for checking in with us. Tell Henry and all the good folks over there, and we'll see you in the fall in West Virginia, okay?
It won't be long. Looking forward to it, and keep up the good work. I think every town ought to have a radio show like yours.
Well, that's probably I'll probably get my mule out and start doing it pretty soon. So, thank you, appreciate you. Thanks for calling.
All right,
bye
bet.
bye.
Take care.
All right, bye. Lisa Snuggs, what a wonderful lady there, and it's good to have you guys in here this morning.
Hey, Larry, it just got me thinking. You know, CIOPA is only one of the organizations that's given you an award, and I say an award, multiple awards from CIOPA, and Tennessee Outdoor Writers Association is another one. I know you've won multiple awards from them for excellence in craft and having to do with the radio show, and I know about a national award, at least one from Ducks Unlimited as well, for the getting the information out there, and so anyway, I just wanted to mention those.
Thank you, Don. There's one in there that I'm really proud of. I was the first Wade Bourne, communicator of the year for the Legend of the Outdoors.
That's right.
And that was quite an honor.
Man, yeah.
Miriam wants to say something?
I want to say something.
Miriam wants to say
Larry,
something.
you didn't know Larry won several awards with OWAA, the National Outdoors Association.
Yes.
And one of them was a photography award.
I did get that.
First place.
First place.
After he got his award, all these photographers are coming over and asking him what kind of f-stop, whatever, and he's, you know,
I had a point and shoot.
Automatic, whatever.
I had a point and shoot. I just happened to be on the White River at the right time.
I just want to tell about that award.
Well, thank you, Mary.
Hey, that's photographers won't admit it much, but they pretty much have to be lucky in order to be like you said, Larry, be at the right place at the right time.
And there's a long story involved in that. We'll have to talk about that sometime, because I ended up we won't go into it right now, but anyway. I appreciate Mr. Wong over there for the many years. I don't know how many years we've done this, Ron.
Larry,
but,
I don't know, but it's been a joy. I get to talk fishing.
Yes, you do. The man knows fishing.
and you know, it's a blessing that I'm able to do it, and I love to share with anybody and everybody what there is to do and how to do it in the fishing world.
And he's done that for so many years. I mean, if you ask Ron Wong, can you give me a brief fishing report? The next thing I know, I mean,
6 pages.
Yeah, 6 pages, and he hadn't written down a note. I mean, it's all off the top of his head, you know. So
it's because I get to go 2 to 3, 4 times a week, and I get to talk to a lot of people that give me some very good information and love sharing it. To all of you out there.
Well, let me say this also, that Ron has represented Outdoors of Larry Ray in so many different ways. I give him carte blanche on where he goes, and I get a schedule of where he goes because he goes to some. There's actually more Wongs than Smith. We've determined that. He's told me that, you know. But he has been some. If you go to lroutdoors.com right now and see all the videos and the photographs from iCast.
He gets around, doesn't he?
He did, and you know, we are able to display those on I think an unbelievable website through Guy Trebo that we hope to talk to later.
That is an award-winning website.
Yes, we have won awards for that.
Yeah,
you know, the website. Yep. So you know, and that's basically, and I know that Don and Andy, of course, I've known Andy since I became the outdoor editor, like I said, in 1988. And Andy's been Are you getting close to 30, aren't you?
I'm real close. Real
close to 30. Yeah.
30 years old, that is.
30. Yeah. No.
Speaking of age, I'm telling my age. Y'all were talking about Glen Springs Lake.
Yes.
When I was in college, my roommate and I used to quail hunt at the bottom of Glen Springs Lake.
Really?
There you go.
That's when there were quail around.
There were several coveys of quail. There was a beautiful little stream down there.
Right.
Their neighbor owned that property, and they were like, "Yeah, y'all go have a big time." And I remember when my roommate said, "Hey, they're going to flood this thing." I was like, "You got to be kidding!"
No.
And sure enough, and then of course I remember once they flooded it and we opened it up to fishing, it was an absolute gem. That's one of our really hidden secret lakes.
It really
is
in Drummond's, Tennessee, out there. But it's been a fun thing, and I know Don. We'll talk a little bit later. We're going to kind of let you know about how this theme song came about and how Don is a little bit update on him. You got to stick around because we've got a talent. It'll be Outdoors with Larry Ray's Got Talent. Okay, we might go on the road with this, but with Shelby in the trumpet.
Oh, she's good.
Don on the guitar. A little later in the show today, I'm giving you a sneak preview. Get you some more coffee. Stay up because you're not going to want to miss this part of the show when we devote a lot of time to the guitar. And then the pun master's over here with me. There he is looking around. And what would I do without Gene Smith? I mean, he brought me a walking stick today with one little boot on the bottom. I'm not sure where the other boot is.
It's a right foot, too.
It's the right foot, too. But the man has been a part of this show from the start. And we've gone through a lot together.
Yes, we have. From fishing rodeos, that's where I met you at the fishing rodeo.
At the fishing rodeo. That was when there was a little Gene and a big Gene.
Oh, yeah.
And we won't get into the big Gene.
Yeah, I still get that from Andy. He still calls me Little Gene.
Andy, you still call him Little Gene?
I do.
I think Shannon does, too.
Yeah, he does.
I think he does that, too. But a lot of fun. We're going to be talking to people when they call in this morning. We don't know who's coming in, but we know we're going to get some good folks. But we'll take this break. Don will lead us out on this break again. I'm keeping him busy. Might as well.
Hey, live music
Get ready
because
we're going to talk. Is the best. We're going to talk to all co-hosts on this show. There have been some good ones over the years. We'll be right back here. Don, take us out of here.
Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Hey, catchy tune, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. I love this tune.
I love this song.
Isn't it good? Yeah. The real man singing it, too. Yeah. All right.
Nothing like
How about that?
music.
How about
Congratulations, Larry, 20 years.
20
years.
Yay. And when we have our 40th anniversary, Don was, hello, Outdoors, Larry Ray. And Larry will be over.
Oh, we'll turn the oxygen off.
Yeah, we'll have to turn the oxygen off. Thank you, Don King. Good morning.
Bet.
Good Saturday morning to everybody as we roll into our 20th anniversary show. We told you earlier that's over 1,000 shows. It's over 20,000 minutes. That's a lot of gab. And as my wife said before she left, I have the gift of gab. Yeah. And when we get later, we'll have the gift of Gabbard on this show, too. So when he comes, hey, we're going to kind of spotlight the next two segments with some guys that have meant so much to this show. I know Ronnie, Shannon, and Gene Smith started us off. Gene's in the studio. Ron Wong has picked up and been one of those guys. But we got two of the other ones on right now that not only just good co-hosts, that have bailed me out many times, but are very knowledgeable and also enjoy being on the show. And I know, the pay is unbelievable, and as they all laugh, but we've got Bill Cooksey, Sportsman's Outreach Coordinator for the National Wildlife Federation's Vanishing Paradise. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Larry. You're getting good at saying that.
Oh, I am. I'm reading it right off here right now. I misspelled Federation, but I think I got coordinator right. Is that 4 O's or not? I can't remember. But and then
I sometimes still say foundation, and I don't know why.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, well, you are the foundation. That's right. But and this other guy came aboard many years ago as a show sponsor. And we became more than just a sponsor of this show. We developed a friendship, and he's continued to stay along with me and help me out. The man who knows more dogs than anybody I know of and counts them in his sleep probably, and that's Frank Barton, the Barton Ag Center over there. We met him so many years ago, and Frank is on the third Saturday of each month. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Larry, and good morning, everyone. Congratulations on the 20th anniversary.
Well, let's talk now, Frank. I don't know, when did we start? I mean, when did they finally talk you into being a sponsor and you had to be on here? I mean, how long ago has that been? So
I think it was in 2008. It might have been 7, but I think it was an 8.
Okay. Well, I know we got records on file at the courthouse down there probably, but and I forget the young lady that signed you up, but not knowing. It's been a fun ride. I hope you've enjoyed it, Frank.
Oh, I have. I mean, I've learned quite a bit. And probably the best times have been when we tried to do a live show with duck hunting.
I know you would say that. Yeah. We try to do. I have tried to kill so many critters on the radio. And if I'm not mistaken, Cooksey might have been. I don't know. I've been along with him. I've been along with other people. I've come close to killing a deer on the radio. I was 15 minutes off. I was 30 minutes off. But then I've been trying to kill a duck on the air, and they just won't fly into the blind. I mean, I'm wanting them, to get closer. But Cooksey has been here, and they call it the Whispering Show. But, Bill, I appreciate your friendship too, buddy. From your days at Avery right on through what you're doing right now. So thank you for being a part of this show.
It all from the old studio to the new, and all the people we've talked to in between. It's been a great ride, and I figure another 20 years, and we'll get it right.
Yeah.
You're figuring that. Well, I've just had a stunning development this early on Saturday morning that my son Jason just walked in the door.
All right.
Yeah. I'm glad he's up and about this Saturday morning. Let's see, 20 years. He was
10.
He was pretty young.
How old was little Bill when you started?
Yeah, Bill was. How was Bill the 12th now? I mean,
Bill the 5th was born in 2000.
Okay.
In 2000. Okay. So that means that he is 21. Is that right?
He's 21.
Oh,
he had his
no.
21st birthday at the end of June.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm not going to tell you how old my son is, but it's just good to see him over there. It's good to have my wife and my son both here taking part in this 20th anniversary show. And I know when we started this, and really these guys, Bill's on the 4th Saturday of each month, Frank's on the 3rd Saturday of each month. Of course, Frank's been in quarantine when the bridge didn't open. So Frank's been over there and barricaded down and training dogs and things. And Bill's in Lexington now. I'm Lexington. In Jackson now, taking care of himself. But I hope, guys, it hadn't been too painful.
It hadn't, Larry. Believe it or not, I'm in Lexington right this minute.
Are you really?
I really am. So I don't know how you perceived that and had it come to you, but you had a vision.
Larry's got ESPN. He knows everything.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. What does that mean? Yeah, ESPN. Well, this is ESPN 790. You have to believe that. Well, I wanted to let both of you guys know, thank y'all for your help over the years. Thank you for your friendship, and well, just keep on doing what you're doing, and couldn't do it without you guys, okay?
Sounds
thank
good.
you, Larry.
I'll talk to you next week.
All right. We'll talk to you next week. Thank you, Frank, too. All right?
All right.
See ya. All right.
Speaking of duck hunting, you remember the time you were talking to Buck Gardner, And she said, somebody hit me. You said, is it a shot? He said, no, the duck hit me.
That's right.
Duck flew out of the sky and hit him in the back, I think it was.
I can do lots of things like that.
I'm telling you.
I can do lots of things, but I did not expect Jason to be here, so make sure he gets some cake, okay? He's not a big sweet eater, but he might want some of that. But I know, Andy, I'll ask you this because you're out in the field and everything like that. We've reported a lot of things that you have done as far as being in the field for almost 30 years. And this recent thing, I think, generated a lot of really good stuff. Thank you for being on, talking about the bald eagle.
Absolutely.
And then Don's over here. He went there and saw you release it, took the film of it. Now, Don, that thing is now, I mean, it's
gone worldwide, from what I understand.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there thinking, how are we really going to run this thing and make sure that everybody can enjoy what's going on here? So I called Don. And he and his beautiful bride they said, we will see you there. That morning they met me in Saltillo, and unbelievable. And he did a fantastic job filming and taking pictures and the whole deal. So everybody was able to see it on the Facebook and the Wildcast and everything.
Well, Don's title now has changed. Don's title has changed several times since I've known Don here. But now he is multimedia development for the TWRA.
Right.
And so this came under your bailiwick.
That's right. And when I got the call and Andy said, hey, we're releasing it, but, the only thing is we're releasing it Sunday morning. And I was looking at my calendar and thinking, man, 4th of July, Sunday morning. And I mean, what could be better? Releasing the symbol of America's freedom,
Yeah.
And,
Andy had that all figured out.
He did. Pre-planned.
Andy said, is that the 4th of July?
Pre-planned,
yeah. And see, I borrowed some of your ESPN.
That's what it was. It borrowed. So
I thought he had STP.
Yeah.
Well, the TWRA in this show, Don, I wanted to thank you, and I know these guys do, Ron and Gene, and for TWRA being part of this show. I know right from the get-go, you guys have been a part of it. You come right on right after we go off the air, if we ever decide to go off the air some Saturday. Right, follow us. You're a podcaster now, but we try to be the voice of the TWRA, and not only Brownsville, all you folks out there in 1520 AM and 95.3 in Jackson, 101.5, News Talk 101.5, and right here at ESPN 790. We try to get that across, and we can really say in 20 years where we were and where we've come from.
Yep.
I used to send you Western Union telegrams. I mean,
my camel.
Yeah, the camel was late.
For a lot of years there was my former title was Information and Education Chief.
Yes.
And before that, my predecessor was there, Dave Woodward. He was the chief, and prior to that, I was assistant chief. But anyway, you're talking about the all that we've been through, and it really is like a radio family.
It
is.
Yeah.
I mean, you have developed this great cast of characters, and I mean that in the most loving and positive way.
I know you looked at Ron Wong when you said that.
You have to have a cast of characters.
That's right, Ron.
And Andy can also relate that the TWRA is like a family.
Yes, it is.
And working there, it's just it's a lifelong deal for most folks that end up working there. And and speaking of the family, my wife was able to come over for the. We just brought our normal personal vehicle and drove over for the event on Sunday. But even still, I mean, even though she's not working with me all the time, of course, but and Andy's family isn't working with him all the time, but they're all a part
Hutch
of the
is.
deal too.
Absolutely.
They're still always a part.
Yeah. Well, Hutch is always a part of Andy, that's for sure. But
I wanted to tell Bill, I remember when little Bill was riding a big wheel, and now I'm almost at retirement age, and I've got one riding a big wheel now.
Yeah, you go.
Something's going on.
I need to call Cooksey and see if I can borrow his big wheel.
There you go.
All right, it's time to take another break on this show, and then we're going to come back and got another guest has slipped in because he knows cake's here. I know that for a fact.
He knows it's cake there.
So let's take a break, Don King. Take us out of here,
All
Don.
right. I'm going to take it from the top.
Take it from the top, Don.
Watch the sunrise, a new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray. We'll be back. We've got woodlands, fields, and waters.
Yes, we do.
And there is no better way.
No way.
To find out all about it than Outdoors with Larry Ray.
That's me. I'm ready for it.
Welcome back.
All right. Y'all recognize that familiar voice. Everybody, I know you had to live with, Don King and the guy with the straight hairdo. You had to live with that your life. Now, Don, I want the people to know this is not that guy.
Nope.
When he gets introduced to people, he automatically says, I'm not the boxing promoter.
Although I have signed that signature a few times for people that would send me photos through the mail.
Oh, really?
Rather than explain it, I'd just sign it and send it back.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. We celebrate our 20th anniversary here in studio with Shelby McCall as our show producer. Don King is in with us, TWRA. Andy Tweed, who is the ranking officer in Shelby County. And
he's very ranking.
I don't know. We won't say that. I don't know if anybody's been in one county for as long as you have. I don't know.
I think Ronnie Shannon was the only other one.
And he's still there.
And he's still here.
No.
Yeah.
But Andy Tweed is here. Ron Wong is here.
Good morning, everybody.
Took a break from fishing. And Gene Smith has brought me in a walking stick.
Yes, I did.
And I don't know if he's trying to tell me something or not. But
I take a walk off a short pier.
Yeah. Then my wife and my son Jason's in. And we got two guys on the line right now that have been part of this show for many years and continue to be. One of them does. And the other one became a lifelong friend. We've been on the White River together. He took the picture of the best trout I've ever caught in my life, and it's appeared all over on pages all throughout the world of me and that. Ron was there that day, the 30-inch brown trout.
Yep.
Weighed 12 pounds, and then, of course, you had the big one, but that is Mike Checkett. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, everybody. It sounds like you guys are having a heck of a time. I'm sorry I'm not there, but even though it's Saturday, I'm still, working because that picture didn't make enough money for me to retire.
And, of course, Dave Gabbert's listening. Good morning, Dave. How you doing, buddy?
Good morning. Happy anniversary.
Well, thank you. We're going to talk to both of you. Dave is at the Grand in Sparta, Illinois. Pardon?
There's a guest for you on the line.
A guest is on the line with us right now? I got two guests on the line.
It's a special surprise.
All right.
Yeah.
Who do I?
Dave Woodward for one.
All right, Dave Woodward.
Yeah.
All right. You hear that, Don King?
Yeah.
Dave Woodward. This is from Second Nature.
Yeah, sitting on the back porch.
This is Third Nature. Oh, wow.
Is Donnie keeping you entertained down there?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is, Dave.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Well, congratulations on 20 years, Larry.
Well, thank you, buddy. You were there when we started. I mean, when I was rolling out, you were my information man.
Thank you for everything you've done. You've been a blessing to the sportsmen of Tennessee, and we TWRA for sure appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you taking time to call, and we already know Second Nature is back. And if you're going to redo Naked on the Back Porch, let me know. So I want to know that.
We even got plans to perform that.
All right. Well, we'll give you dates down the road, listeners out there, all five of you, when they will show up and everything. Thank you, Dave, for calling, buddy.
Okay. Thank you, Larry. Take care.
Appreciate you. All right, Dave. Dave Gabbard, I didn't know I've had double Dave here, so
we have more Dave.
Double Dave.
Yeah, well, not normally, but let me talk to Mike real quickly here because he's got to take care of 3 kids. How'd you like to do that, Andy? 3. What's eight and what?
I can't keep up with one.
You have no trouble with one, but Mike's got 3. Of course, Mike was with Ducks Unlimited for what, 18 years? I mean, how many?
18 years.
And I met Mike as when he was with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, and then he came over here to DU, and all of a sudden I made him come to the radio station once a month, and we struck up a friendship. He was very loyal to this radio show, and now he's in St. Louis, and we're going to talk to Mike on a later show, but tell our listeners about your new job real quickly.
You bet. Well, I'm still, as I'm telling everybody, I'm still on the same team, just playing a little bit of a different position these days. But I recently kind of retired from DU and accepted the executive director position for Great Rivers Habitat Alliance, which is a really good partner with DU up here in St. Louis and Missouri that works in the confluence of the Missouri, Illinois, and Mississippi River.
Great.
Lots of duck habitat up in this area. It's threatened by development and expansion, and a lot of great people up there that have duck clubs and other properties and farms. And just kind of took the next step in my career. Still volunteering for DU, and now I'm certainly a partner as one of. We have a big partnership event, Great Rivers Habitat Alliance and DU every year, and we also work on some conservation programs as well together. So It was kind of a natural move for me, not looking to leave Ducks Unlimited, but it was a great opportunity career-wise for me and for family.
We're going to talk to Mike on another show about all this because he's got some interesting things to go. But I know, Mike, I hope you enjoyed your time on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Larry, it was I think I did the show with you for about 10 years, so it was a lot of fun. I really always look forward to going to the office or to the studio and meeting everybody, and I wish I was able to be there today, but I think I remember the 15-year anniversary and maybe a few others, so congratulations, 20 years. That's a heck of a ride, and I know you have provided a lot of great information and interest to folks in the outdoor community, and certainly appreciate that for both me, Ducks Unlimited, and I'll say Great Rivers now as well.
Thank you, Mike. And I know, Gabbard, you and I go back. I started out with Jed Pettit, the late and great Jed Pettit, and learned so much in a real short time with Jed. And then, of course, Alan Peterson came along, and me and Dave Gabbard have been friends for so many years. We have a lot of things in common, but particularly that we like to play golf, and and I haven't made a hole-in-one yet, but we won't get into his. But and he is at the Grand. I know he loves to shoot, and he's up there in Illinois, at Sparta, Illinois. But Dave, thank you for being a part of this show. I hope it's been fun and meaningful for you too.
It's been fun, and I was glad to do it, and glad that when I worked for TWRA that the powers to be let me put money in the budget to help sponsor the show and everything. So that way gives you something to do in your spare time.
Well, I appreciate both of you guys, and thank you all for calling, and we'll stay in touch. Okay, Dave? Okay. Thank you, Mike. All right, buddy.
You bet, friend. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, both those guys, Dave Gabbard and Mike Checkin. And we do have a man on the line that I wasn't sure going to make it today because I try to help the Tennessee Wildlife Federation as much as I can on this show and have for many years. And I got Mike Butler on the line. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Larry. How you doing? Congratulations on 20 years.
Well, thank you, man. I know you were having other things going on, but it really means a lot to me, Mike, for you to express that, because I've tried to do whatever you can. You guys are great about putting out information, and I'm the man for you here. So thank you for your service, and I hope that we've been able to kind of spread your word too.
Well, not just through the radio waves, but also the written word that you've been involved in for so long. And thank you for supporting our work. You know, it really is kind of a family affair from our perspective. And you know, if you look back at the history of our organization I have the pleasure and the honor of serving, it's really about, it was founded by outdoor writers
That's
and
right.
business people.
Yes, yeah.
And that outdoor writer field is so critical
I hope so.
in partnership with organizations like ours, because it is just a recipe for success when we're trying to make things happen that are good for the state in terms of fish, wildlife, and conservation.
Well, I know this man sitting next to me, Gene Smith, has won the Hunter Education Award before, and we were privileged to go up to Nashville a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that was nice. That was really nice.
Gene got recognized, and he's been the co-host on this show since we started, Mike. And so it's good. You folks are in the recognizing business, and I thank you, man. I know you're busy. It means a lot to me. Thank you for calling this Saturday morning, and we'll stay in touch. Okay? I'm here to help you, okay, buddy?
Hey, thank you, Larry. Good to hear from you, Gene. And don't quit anytime soon. Keep on plugging away. We need you.
Okay, thank you, man. We're here to plug.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Better have that plug in that shotgun. I know that too. So
True.
anyway,
we know about that, don't we, Andy?
No, we won't get into all that. No. That's
a retirement story.
That's right.
Dove season coming up, folks. Make sure you have that plug in your shotgun.
That's
all right,
right.
I'm just telling you right now. But thank you, Mike Butler. I didn't think he was going to call in, but he's able to work it out this early Saturday morning. Gene, it's been fun for us, though. Now you
Yes,
got
it has. Yes, it has. I mean,
did you think we'd make it 20 years?
I didn't know it. When you look back, so 20 years, I was 60 years old when this started. 60, that sounds like a big number. But now I'm 80, and we're still chugging along, talking to people all over the world.
We
do.
We
talk to people all over the world about conservation.
You know, we've talked to people in Paris.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Paris,
Tennessee,
yeah.
Texas, Arkansas.
Yeah, that's right.
We've done them all. We
That's
made the
right.
whole circle. You know,
That's
we've been
right.
to England, over in Arkansas, too.
Yes,
you
we
know?
did.
So,
Yeah, we did.
and, you know, we try to spread it out. TWRA, of course, there's some towns in Tennessee that we've been to. Wartburg. Here, you know, Wartburg. You know. We've had towns with stoplights and stop signs and no lines.
The same stop sign on both intersections.
Yeah. Well, all right, let's take a break. Don King, take us out, and you're going to stick around this next segment. It's the one you need to hear. We'll be right back. Oh, I love that.
Sing it with me, Larry.
I'll do it, man.
All right.
Make some time. Take the family. Ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it, boys, on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
We'll be right back.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and waters. Hey, there is no better way than to find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. That's Miss Shelby on the
All
trumpet.
right, McCall on the trumpet.
Woo-hoo.
Don King on the guitar. And, of course, Ron Wong on the kazoo, over there. So,
listening to something like this early this morning,
yeah,
live music, brings me back to, makes me remember the days when I played the saxophone and now wish I never gave it up.
I'm with you on that. And I played the trumpet. Don, no, they know that. So why did we quit, I don't know.
Just a lot of different reasons.
Requests, probably.
But I still enjoy good music.
Oh,
live music.
Live
There's
music.
nothing like it.
No.
Nothing like it.
Nothing like it.
All right, well,
this is wonderful.
I played a few instruments in my lifetime.
You repaired a few,
let's
too.
not talk about that on the radio.
No, he repaired a few, too.
Yeah.
All right, Don.
47 years.
We got, before Zon and Shelby's going to do another song, one of my favorites, but I don't know how we developed this. I mean, you heard we've had Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
That was one of our songs. We had some guy playing a fiddle early on. I don't know who that was. It might have been Grandpa Jones. I don't know, from Hee Haw. And then all of a sudden, how did we do this? I mean, I know the royalties are still coming in.
You called me. Yeah, I wear out that little path between my house and my mailbox.
Waiting on the check. Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Yeah, not collecting the check, just going to check to see if it's there.
Well, you better, if it comes, you better cash it in a hurry.
It's in the mail.
Hadn't seen it yet, but yeah, you did call me, and I think it was the occasion when we shifted to the 90 minutes.
Yes,
and
I needed a 3-minute introduction.
Yeah, and you thought, man, I'm going to have to kill some extra time here. So you wanted a full theme song, so that's what we came up with. And I'm glad you've enjoyed it.
I mean, did you write the words?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's really cool. I mean, I hear a lot of theme songs, and the vote was pretty close when we got rid of Smoke on the Water. But then the more they listened to you, they said, "Well, that sounds pretty good."
It's kind of growing on me.
I think my granddaughter Allison liked that theme song, didn't you, Jason? She always liked it when we played it.
We'll have to play it at your gravesite, Larry.
Well, that's another joyful thought there, So.
Don King got a big background in music. I know he was in the Gospel Music Hall of Fame, weren't you, Don?
The old time country music.
Yes.
Hall of
Yeah.
Fame. Yeah.
Wow. How many people have?
Cool.
So anyway, that came about kind of out of the blue in about 2015. So I was honored to be.
Well, we're honored that
recognized for that.
Well, I know you weren't recognized for my theme song, but anyway, we would have recognized you. And we do recognize his voice. If you've heard any TWRA commercial, that's Don's voice. And
hi, I'm Don King for your Tennessee Wildlife Resources.
There you go.
Just reminding you to put the plug in your boat before you launch it this
There you
spring.
go.
There it is. You ever heard that, Andy? You've heard that voice before, hadn't you?
I heard it one time.
And he turned it off. He hit the button. No, Don.
Don's synonymous with TWRA.
He is.
Well, they've been good to me. They've been good to me. My 39 years with TWRA.
That's good.
I was going to say, we were talking about awards earlier, and Gene, I don't know how many hunter education awards that you have won, but I'm pretty darn sure you've won more than anybody else in the state.
I've been blessed.
Yes.
I've been blessed.
And I tell you what, when I first got to Memphis, that was the first thing that Ronnie Shannon and Gary Cook said. Look, you're going to do about 3 or 4 things really quick. One, you're going to do a bunch of hunter education, and we want you to get with the media outlets and make sure that you do your TV and radio shows and all that nature and build a good rapport with them. And Little Gene was one of the first people I met when we got here.
LG,
and
Little Gene.
we taught more hunter safety classes together. Unbelievable. And I think I have won the Hunter Safety Award as an officer about 5 times, and Gene's gotten it as the volunteer probably 10-plus times.
Yeah, I've been blessed. I won the state award 3 times, international award 1 time, and one from Ducks Unlimited, one from the Wild Turkey Federation, and then the last one I got from the Wildlife Federation and TWRA last year.
That's great.
He got his first award. He was a baritone. And now he's a tenor. So,
and Don here was in the Hall of Fame, and I made it to the Hall of Shame.
Oh, no. Hey, I tell you what, I happened to catch Andy on one of the TV shows one day. He is so knowledgeable about outdoors and wildlife.
He
is so
really
sharp.
is.
We're proud to have him in the agency.
Yeah,
I know I am.
We are that. We appreciate Andy being by. We appreciate him dressing up this morning to be here too. Thank you, Andy.
He went all out.
It's on radio.
He went all out.
Yeah. We've all got on tuxes, but Andy. Okay, that's. Hey, how about Don? You are y'all ready to attempt this, Shelby?
Sure,
All right.
Shelby, you ready to go?
All right, let's hear it. This is my song. I request Shelby. Now you played in the University of Memphis band. Tell our listeners now you are with the University of Memphis radio station, right? You was. Tell our listeners, come on, pop on there, girl. You've been doing this since 17. 2017. 2017 or 18. Tell them.
Right. So, I was with the University of Memphis band back from 2011 to around like 2015, 2016. And I was with the WMR radio station.
Yes.
Over there.
And you've been playing that trumpet. You played it at
I've been
Kirby?
playing that since middle school.
At Kirby? You played it at Kirby?
I played it at Mount Pisgah.
At Mount Pisgah?
Yeah.
But where did you play in high school?
Cordova.
In Cordova, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so she has got, what kind of trumpet is that?
It's a box strap.
It had to be a box.
It's a box.
It's a
Yeah,
box.
it's a nice
Okay.
one.
Well, they're
It's a
going to do.
staple.
They're going to do a song here that I know you'll recognize. Listen up
The
and
mighty
learn.
sound of the South.
No.
Rocky Top.
No, it's
Rocky
not.
Top.
No, it's
No.
not. No. It's not the Razorback fight song either. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's hear it, y'all. Y'all want to warm up? Let's do it.
Shelby's got the first part here.
Wonderful.
That doesn't give you goosebumps.
Wonderful.
There you go. All right, Shelby, I think we got another call. Shelby, we got another call coming in right now from someone that we missed earlier that we're going to get on right now. How about that? Yeah,
That's awesome.
You won't hear that on too many outdoor stations or anything like that. So, hey, John Gordon, you there? Get John Gordon on the line. Get John Gordon on the line. You there, John? Here we come. All right. Hey, John.
Hey, Larry.
All right. Got you on, buddy. Glad. We just got through with a rendition by Shelby of House of the Rising Sun, so we couldn't interrupt her Right in the middle of the top note there, and everything. So
that's awesome. I missed that.
We'll send you a copy. But
okay.
I wanted to thank you. Checkett was on earlier. We actually tracked him down, John, and has a new position now.
That's right.
I guess you guys have heard, but John is on with us on the second Saturday of each month. From Ducks Unlimited as a senior communication specialist. And I just wanted to thank you. I thanked all the co-hosts, John. I thank you for your friendship and for being a part of the show. I hope it hasn't been too painful for you.
No, Larry, it's been my pleasure, man. I've really enjoyed my time on the show over the years, talking about waterfowl hunting and conservation and just, everything in general. It's been a real good time for me. And giving Ron grief and stuff is always fun.
Yeah, it's interesting to have a rebel and a bulldog in the same room. So it does. It all complements out. Well, thanks, John, for calling, buddy, and appreciate you, man. Okay, we'll stay in touch. All right, John. Thank you. All right,
sir.
Thanks. All right, let's take it out of here. Then we're going to close this baby out right after this. With Don King again. I mean, if you want to play something else, it just pops out of your head, do it.
I got a few puns too, if you like.
That's coming up next.
Let's do this one.
All right.
We were talking about family and legacies and that kind of thing. There's a little song. Dave Woodward and I wrote this one called "What Kind of Legacy Will We Leave When Our Days Upon this earth are gone? Tell me who will carry on this work that we've begun, care enough to be the keeper of the dream, our legacy, our legacy.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray. Welcome back.
We're so glad to be back, and Don King in studio with that most famous of all theme songs.
Yes, it is.
It has broken all the charts.
Absolutely. Worldwide.
Yes, worldwide. Yep. Before we start this segment, I am happy to have my son over there.
Amen.
Amen.
I'm glad the guy looked for his mother.
Give Jason the microphone. Come on, I want to see what he really thinks about me. Okay, he has a chance.
I don't ever know what to think.
Let him have it, Jason.
There he goes. Say something.
Hey, everybody. Gene was my
hunter education
teacher when I was like 10.
Yes.
And that was like 50 years ago.
Hey,
no,
watch
it. You're not that old.
That was back when rocks were soft.
Well, I'm proud of my son Jason, and
handsome dude too.
Yes, he is. Well, he's
quite an electrician.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, he's
an excellent one.
Well, he does a lot of different things. But thanks, Jason, for being here, and we got 3 guests on right now. We're going to try to squeeze in Bill Cox. I don't know. He'll have to get in line because we have the final one of our co-hosts on with us on this time. We're the only radio show, Don King, that has their own poet laureate. And if you go to lroutdoors.com and read Charlie Covington's latest poem, it's right there on the homepage. Guy Trebo does a wonderful job. And Charlie has written a poem about the 20th anniversary.
All right.
And Charlie, I really appreciate you, man, for your talents. That you're just. I appreciate you, Charlie. Thank you for doing what you've done. I hope it's been fun.
Well, you're welcome, and I just want to say congratulations to you upon 20 years of Outdoors with Larry Ray. That's quite an accomplishment.
And so was your poem. I don't know how long it took you to write that. It didn't take you 20 years, I can tell you that.
Well, this most recent one, it took me about 4 days.
4 days. Y'all hear that?
Wow.
4 days.
You couldn't think of nothing nice to
back
say?
And tweak it 3-4 times.
Tweak it. Well, Charlie, we appreciate you. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Talk to you. Okay, Charlie Covington.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. All right, let's quickly go to the next one. This young lady is a hit part of our team. Ron Wong has found someone that he can actually let get in front of the camera and does a great job of interviews. And we're really happy if you go to lroutdoors.com and see 40-plus interviews. I watched them all. I mean, it's
fantastic.
amazing. I think three of them were with Wong, with the 37 were with Samantha Gay. You know, and I wanted to thank you, Samantha, for being part of this Outdoors of Larry Ray team. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Yes, sir. It's been an honor. I appreciate all y'all have allowed me to do and allowed me to be part of the team.
And
very
Ron,
well-known team, apparently.
it really is a very, and I want you publicly to thank you. Thank you for calling, and we will still use you some more. Okay.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Thank you. Happy, congratulations again.
All right. Thank you, Samantha Gay. Go to lroutdoors.com and you'll find that. And now we got two more left, and one of them still talking to himself, but we're going to talk to Marty. Marty is not going to dance in the room. Marty is recovering. Marty is recovering from an injury, but she took time out to say hello to us. Marty Marbury, good morning, girl.
Hey, listen, if I could dance, I would, but the crutches won't let me.
Oh, no.
I know. It's a little awkward,
Well,
but, I mean, good grief, Larry. You're only 25.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey.
Yeah.
Started so young with the show.
She's looking for a raise.
Those crutches. No, she hurt more than her. The crutches weren't.
I must have hit my head.
Yeah, I didn't say that, Marty. I didn't say that. But, hey, thank you, Marty. We love you.
No, congratulations, Larry. You know what? I love you so much. I love the show so much. Greg and I are celebrating our 38th wedding anniversary tomorrow. So for both of them,
all right,
we went down to Hagee's and had catfish for lunch today.
All
So
right.
I celebrated you all day.
Thank you,
All
Marty.
right.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all. Happy
you're
anniversary. We'll talk to you.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. Okay. And last but not least, is the man that really is, if anybody serves the TWRA, I'm assuming it's Bill Cox. And Bill's taking time from vacation. We won't tell where he is, what country he's in, what time zone he's in, but we will give you a cell phone number off the air if you want to. But Bill, appreciate you, Bill Cox, a member of the Tennessee Wildlife Fish and Commission meeting, or is it Wildlife and Fish? And we always
Fish
talk.
Wildlife Commission, Larry. It seems like to me you ought to get that after a while.
That's why I always do that to you. I mean, this is our.
It's only a test.
It's a coming joke between me and Bill.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been 20 years, Larry. That's a milestone. Listen, I congratulate you for 20 years, and you've been a voice for the sportsman, and you've got great guests, and you promote the agency and promote wildlife and hunting and fishing and conservation for 20 years, and you're a fine Christian man, and we really appreciate what you do for TWRA and for all the sportsmen of Tennessee.
Well, Bill, I appreciate that coming from you, buddy. We appreciate your work for the state too, and we're going to try to do 20 more, Bill. By then, they'll push me in here, and we'll see what happens after that. So you'll probably, Bill, still.
Listen, I got a young man here that wants to tell you congratulations. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Congratulations on 20 years, Larry.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
That's my grandson.
All right. Well, thank you very much. All right. Well, y'all have a great time wherever you are, and you're with your grandsons. That's the best thing about it, too. Thank you, Bill. All right, buddy.
All right, man. Have a good morning.
All right. Appreciate you. All right.
Bye-bye.
Hey, you know what, Larry? It just hit me that probably when we do the next 20 years,
yes, yeah,
Commissioner Cox will probably be back on the commission.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Oh, I wish you'd have said that.
Yeah,
Why didn't you say that?
We had to send him a copy.
Why didn't you say that?
He'll hear it.
He will hear it. Okay, he will hear it. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, there you go.
Gene Smith, I know
Yes,
I haven't
sir.
let you do too many puns because we're really recognizing the show's 20 years, but you have done a lot of puns over the years, and there are people out there that expect your puns And so would you like to do one now?
Well, I was going to give you a little history. You know, I was born here in Memphis. In the hospital. I want to be near my mother. And they used my picture for birth control. Said, this could happen to you. And I remember the third grade, that was the best 3 years of my life. I didn't mind school. It was the principle of the thing. But yeah, I've been blessed. I've been really blessed with a lot of humor. I tried being unhappy. I did not like it. I went to this grocery store the other day, and a big sign said, "Beware of dog." And I looked over there, and the dog sound asleep. I said, "What do you mean, beware of dog?" He said, "Yeah, people keep falling over him." But anyway, it's been fun. You meet a lot of people in the outdoors, and we all have one thing in common. We are family, and we all love the outdoors, and we want to keep it that way. God created it for us to take care of it.
That's right. Well,
amen.
He just did a routine there in about a minute and a half. If you can remember all of them, write them down. But I try to listen to that. Gene, we love you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Love you too. Love all you guys.
You're a part of this team, and he just quicked those off. Like Ron can do a fishing report, he can do puns. You know, I mean, he can put them all together.
Yes, well, I started to be a comedian, but people laughed at me.
Oh, man, we might not be able to do that TWRA show next. We must just keep on going with
keep going with the pun.
With the pun man. Well, we call him the pun master, and he does that and everything. But over 20,000 hunter education students. This guy,
I've been blessed.
Still does it to all the kids and everything. So I appreciate it. Thank all you guys for being here. Hey, next week, Ron will be back. We're going to talk to Al McCullough. He's the founder of the National Professional Fishing League. Dylan Wright, sales coordinator for Primal Brands. Keith Winch, he's the president of the Master National Retriever Club. And then we're going to Little Red River to talk to trout fishing with Jay Gutermuth and Lindsey White.
All right.
So that'll all be on next week's show. Again, thank all of y'all. Thank you, Miriam, for helping out. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you, Jason, for being here. Thank you, Andrew Tweed over there.
Thank you.
Appreciate your service.
Congratulations, Larry.
And Don King.
Yes, sir.
Safe travels, okay?
Hey,
I worry about Wong every time he leaves, because he goes to a place that takes you 2 hours and he's there in 10 minutes.
Amen.
So I mean,
he's a traveling man.
He is he wears out more tennis shoes than anybody I ever know. So thank you, Shelby, too, for your wonderful talents. Keep using them, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Larry, congratulations. Don King, thanks so much for the beautiful music this morning.
Oh, you bet.
And thank all of you all for making this show what it is, the #1 outdoor radio show there is.
Okay, and this is Larry Ray reminding I do each and every weekend. People have asked me, why do I say this? Old Benny Craig, when I was growing up, was a sportscaster in Little Rock, Arkansas. He worked for Colonial Bread, and he always closed his sportscasters with, it doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And I close it out with, God bless USA.
Amen. Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and waters. Hey, there is no better way to find out all about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some